What's happening, everybody? All right. I hope you're ready. I am. All right, ladies and gentlemen. A very good afternoon to everybody. Hope you're doing fantastic. Ashley Reeve here. This is the live trading room brought to you by the TD Markets Academy. Yeah. Another one. Another one. Come on. All right, guys, before we get started, remember, this video is opinion-based. Please don't construe it as advice in any way, yeah? All right, everybody. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. It's Thursday. Are you guys ready? Pop it in the chat facility real quick. Let me know if you're ready. Come on. I'm going to give the Slowpokes another minute or so to join us. All right, everybody. So good to be with you here this afternoon. Ashley Reeve here. If you're here for the first time, I'd like to welcome you to the TD Markets Academy, brought to you by TD Markets. Absolutely, really good, blessed, and privileged to be with all of you guys. We're going to look and dive into some of the markets, different markets, different types of setups possibly. And if there's any, setups available, then obviously we push forward. But I just want to firstly thank everybody for being here this afternoon. Don't forget, CPI is next week, ladies and gentlemen. That's on the 12th of August, all right? All our links is in the chat facility, so please feel, really at home and click on those links if you're here for the first time to get access to our system. You can reach support. If you have an account manager and you'd like to get into some of the classes, please reach out to them and they can help you as well. Yeah, it's good to be alive, everybody. We do have some news coming out at 2:30 today. It's the unemployment claims for the US dollar, and I did see something about the GBP. I see it there. That is, who was that? SMJ. Yeah. I saw it actually. The interest rates remain the same, but we're gonna get there in a second. I just want to make sure everybody is all right. Yeah. All right, so just so you do know, you are rocking with the best, yeah? At TD Markets Academy, you are rocking with the best here this afternoon, guys. Let's get into it. There's some fundamentals that I need to give you guys, or at least mention, before we get into the charts. And whatever you're trading, just put in the chat facility, guys. If you're seeing anything, obviously I'll just run through it with the other guys. Maybe there's something for the guys to get into. But remember, guys, it's at your own discretion. You're going to have to pull that trigger. Ash cannot tell you to pull the trigger. You got to pull it for yourself. I'll pull my own trigger. You pull yours. Yeah, I think it's a great deal. All right, so first things first, guys, let's get to the dollar, just understanding what's happening in the United States, and I'm going to switch to the gold price, gold and the US pegged, as well as the silver and the US dollar. So what's happening currently, guys? The trade tension, I beg your pardon, the trade tension as well as the Fed uncertainty is really moving in a crazy direction, guys. And what we have to understand about this specific tension that is happening, Trump is obviously, making sure that everybody's aware of what he's doing in his plans. He wants to make sure the U.S. is great again. So he has that 100% tax on imported chips. He's got 50% tax on Indian goods. There's possibly new tariffs for China. And it does matter because what Trump is doing, he's planning to push companies to make products in the U.S. And I'm not going to use that word, but actually prevent certain countries trading with Russia. So that's a very interesting thing, yeah? And then also the Federal Reserve leadership, guys, has changed. The federal governor, Adriana Kugler, has stepped down, and Trump is picking a replacement, which could, affect how the Federal Reserve handles those interest rates. As we do know that there is a cut that could be coming up in September and December based on those labor reports. And, so we will see volatility in the market, absolutely. It was the jobs data actually last week that actually gave another rise for an additional cut, all right? And so markets expect the rates to do that. Then also, obviously, gold and silver is up. Investors are obviously buying, the safe assets or the safe haven assets like the gold and the silver. And that's obviously due to economic uncertainty and the potential of those rate cuts. So it's really, really interesting to see this. The dollar stayed a little bit weak today, guys. I do believe that it is currently, around the 98 and the 97 point zone. So you want to check that out. You can trade it on the MT4 with us. It's currently at 98 now, all right? So it being at 98, at the 98 point level index on the dollar, on the DXY, we are looking at price, if it does recover from that support, could be pushing up, all right? But for now, it's still a little bit weak. It's still in recovery, and we're seeing the uncertainty of that play out here in the gold price, all right? And you can see that I have some lines here, or at least some trend line structures for this only, because, guys, what's very important is for us to track the price. At this point in time, we're going to be looking for, scalping opportunities, either ease anything, and I'll be checking out this blue line here, or the blue structure, not the green structure. The reason for that blue structure is simply because I would like to see if price breaks, then obviously we want to try and engage, whether it be to the downside or to the upside. We're going to have to wait and see what happens there. So I'm just going to, rectangle around that area there real quickly, just so you can see. So that is what we're going to be checking out here this afternoon. That's our zone. Either we're pushing down from there or we're pushing up. And then obviously with the silver, it's a little bit different, guys. You can see that we are above the 38.34 area, and obviously we're waiting to see with this correction, which is very, very, very important, because the GBP USD did go up. Yes, it did. We saw that this was a phenomenal push to the upside. As you can see, look at that crazy momentum. There's been a correction, all right? And what we did see is we are anticipating price to go to the 1.35174. But let's wait for the break. So we want to wait for the break of structure. We want to break the 1.34311, all right? But I'm not going to... just limited over there. There's obviously guys that are feeling to get into the GBP USD at this point, and that would be the guys that are doing or getting into the batch number one. These are the number ones. That's riskier. And then I have a batch number 2 here that is above the 1.34311. So you can just have a look at that real quickly, and then you decide what makes more sense to you. Do you still see there is a possible correction coming through? We did get back into the block. We created a higher low there. So be very careful right now if you're going to take that long, because if we have a correction that extends a little bit further down here, then obviously, and your stop loss is here, it's going to hit your stop loss, all right? So if it does that, so we want to see if it breaks the structure as well well as the resistance, and then we'll make a decision. That's something that I'm going to look at for now, especially when the unemployment claims come out at 2:30 today. All right, so that is the GBP USD. At this point, it could go any way. The silver right now, we could push down or we could push up. The gold price is also sitting between two worlds there. There's a resistance, there is a support. We're just waiting for the unemployment claims to come out to see what's happening and what's cooking there, yeah? Also, guys, we want to check out the Euro USD. You can see that from an hourly perspective, guys, we've broken through both those structures. They're coming back to the 1.16123. All right, so if there's guys that are looking to get in there right now, please remember, from there to there is only about 20 pips. All right, nothing wrong with those 20s. Now, this is batch number 1. That's for some of the guys who want to get in now. And then obviously there's a batch number 2 right here, all right, for the guys that want to get in just after that support. All right, but just be careful, be very careful, because we don't know what the unemployment claims is at yet and if there will be a reaction. So 1 is above and 2 is below. I will get into the chat facility in a second. Just ask the number that you chose, guys. So far, GBP USD and the Euro USD is looking good here. The AUD USD, nothing here yet. I'm not seeing anything here yet. All right, it's also hit a high. It's also hit a high here, guys. And if we're going to come down here, let me just give you a level for you to check out, all right, for us to possibly go to. That's the AUD USD. Now, the Aussie, guys, has been a little bit strong. That's because of their trade surplus, all right, that actually came out. It boosted the strength because exports obviously jumped up, especially in the month of June. I mentioned that in the trading, so not the trading, the opening bell this morning. So we saw the Aussie strengthen. This is number 1, batch 1 over there. And here we have batch number 2, which is going to be a little bit more conservative and a little bit less riskier. So there's some guys that want to get in now, and there's other guys that want to get in after it goes below 0.651163. All right, so that's going to be roughly about 11, 12 points there, all right? Now, guys, remember, not everybody worries so much about 12 pips, all right, or 20 pips. It's also dependent on your volumes that you put in, all right? If you're going to use a 0.01 micro lot, all right, you're going to get about 10 cents per pip. If you're using a mini lot of 0.10, you're going to get about $1 per pip. So every time it moves 1 point, you get $1 profit, all right? If you're using one standard lot, you can get $10 per pip, all right? That's a standardized kind of calculation around the world as it relates to the volume. So $10 a pip if you are using standard lots, and obviously then fractioning that down to lower levels, low amounts of profit if you're going with the micros and the minis. So please bear in mind, it's not about the distance that I'm worried about here. It's the type of volumes that you'll be using, all right, to trade. So far we have the dollar pairs that are looking good. The GBP USD has now broken above. All right, the twos. Is there any twos here at this point in time, guys? Is there any twos here? Is there any twos? Let me know if there's any twos here, guys. It has broken above here now. That is the GBP USD. The Euro USD, nothing there, but the GBP USD has gone up above the 1.34311. If there's anyone here that's taken the 2, let me know. With regards to the gold price, it's still just consolidating right now. We still needed to break. All right, we needed to break. We needed to break either to the upside or to the downside here. So we're going to wait for this one. The GBP USD is there. Looks like we're pushing nicely. Euro USD could be getting some form of support here, guys. AUD USD, we're going to wait to see what happens here. I'm really not as keen on the AUD and the Euro. The pound looks better setup over there, and we're going to see how that one goes. All right, let me know in the chat facility if you have decided what you're going to do with that pound dollar. Real quickly, guys, let's go. All right, we got the USD Swiss franc as well. You know, the thing with the Swissy, guys, you know, it moves very, very nice. It's gone to our levels that we had initially thought. We had pushed down from that zone right down to the bottom, trying to get some upside, coming back down again. So you see, for us at this point in time, this is lower highs. That structure, it's lower highs, right? And if you look at it from this angle, that is a support and that's a higher low. So we actually symmetrically moving, all right, with a slanted slope to the downside, and we have a slanted slope to the upside. So we are in between. We need to break either there or we need to break down here before we make that decision, all right? Some of the guys might just feel like they want to get in this level here for about 45 pips. The only challenge I'm seeing with this, if we get a weaker dollar right now, is that high over there. All right, that high is going to be a bit of a problem because price can come up, reject, and then come back down again. So this is actually the good place to get in. But I mean, look, guys, I'm not here to tell you if you should. So I'm going to really give the batches to the guys, and I want you guys to really decide what you'd like to do on this one. I'm waiting for the unemployment claims because you know, I don't want to make any premature decision yet. We don't know what the reaction will be right now. This is leading up to the CPI next week, Tuesday, so we don't know what moves or what the sentiment is going to be regarding the unemployment claims, but I do know a lot of investors are looking ahead for the CPI, so we might not get any reaction here, you know, at all, and we might just get a technical move instead of a fundamental move here. All right, so let's quickly round that up again, guys. So what we're looking at is the gold price. The gold price right now, look at that. We're going to wait for that high to be broken, all right? Specifically that high over there. Looks like we're pushing up. The silver price, I would like us to possibly come and break over, well, and above, go above that 38 again. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see if this becomes something to trade here this afternoon. All right, so here we go. That's my zone right there, 38.46, 38.34. The gold price 3384.18, and we got the GBP USD also up. I'm actually in the GBP USD right now. I'm in there, and I'm waiting for this one to move. All right, I'm waiting for this one to move. Let's see. All right, here we got the US 30 now, guys, for all the guys that are into the indexes. All right, hold on 1 second. Let's go to work. So overall, this is obviously bullish, all right? Let me just clear this up quickly. Give me a second here, guys. Let's just clear this up. All right, so overall, the US 30 right now is bullish, all right? It's absolutely bullish. Now, there is a flow of, you know, sellers that has started. It started right over here, and I'm going to give that level to you now. There's a correction currently forming now, all right? So we're going to have to watch this very closely. We're going to watch these zones very closely. At this point in time, there's a correction that has started, all right? And we've got into a very big flow over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that if we come back down again, there is a high probability, all right, that we are pushing down. Let me just see here. Right back down to the zone over here. We're going to wait and see what happens, okay? We're going to wait and see what happens. We want to at least break that area, and we'd like to break this area. This will be batch number 2. This will be for the batches number 2. I'm going to give you one right now. So that's 2. That's a bit more conservative. And then obviously with a lower time frame. With a lower time frame right here. Look at that. Let me just do a 15-minute instead. There's our trend line right there. Look at that. Beautiful touches right there. Beautiful touches right there. So what we actually need is for price to dip below this area here. That's what we need. We need price to dip below here. 44152. Just so you do know, with regards to the stocks, ladies and gentlemen, stock market is rising, obviously. There's some gains from Apple. They pledged $100 billion in US investments. Also, the positive company earnings boosted by the mood of you know, all the traders, the investors. But the only thing that is keeping it from rising the way we would like to is the rising tariffs. All right, so that is obviously putting a dent in the sentiment. But nonetheless, we have you know, number 2, which is below that area, and I'm going to give you the 1 now. The 1. Here's the 1. Here's batches 1 right there. All right, and we'll follow this very closely, possibly on the 4 hour. I think that's going to be a good one for that. All right, a 4 hour chart. If we do dip below this area, this becomes a short now here, number 1, and then this will be number 2. I'm going to leave it just like that. Yeah. Thanks, peace. Is there anyone here for... Is anyone here for the NAS 100? Let me see. Who's in the chat? Who's in the chat? NAS 100? Anyone trading NAS 100? Guys, USD Swiss franc, I'm not engaging there at all. Look at that. Let's look at the GBP USD. We're still up. The silver, we are not. Gold has not moved. It's only the GBP that's up at this point in time. All right. Let's look at the NAS real quickly. The NAS. Guys, very bullish. Very, very bullish. Very bullish. Look at that. Very bullish. Above this zone here is going to be critical. Look at that. Look at that. We've already gone up. We need to... I just want to get the flow here. I just want to get the flow, guys. We're already above. All right, so we're already above. We need to break above this area over here. All right, we need to break above that area to push up to the next, high right there. All right, so let's see how it goes. This is currently what it looks like. There could be a correction here. If there isn't, above 23543, you're pushing up to 23726. We'll follow this on the hour frame. We'll follow this on the hour frame. We are looking for upside here, but we want to see if there's any correction that comes in. All right, right there. That's what we're looking for. That's what we're looking for on the NAS 100. Let me zoom in so you can see. There we go. That's NAS 100 right there. All right, Preem, I see you there. Premium, GBP, yen. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get that GBP yen, guys. I'll loop back to the rest of them in a sec. Whatever else you're trading, let me know. GBP yen, GBP yen. Give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec, give me a sec. Yeah. That thing went down, eh? First. It's now been pushing up. It's coming up from a support. Woo. Let me see the flow. Let me see the flow here. All right, so when it comes to the GBP yen, we're not pushing up yet. We're dealing with this levels first. There's a few levels here that we're dealing with. I'm just using some of the shorter time frames here just to get that running. All right, so we are well above some fantastic areas here, guys. Oh my word, we've hit that low already. All right, so if we break structure here, we push up, all right, to 198. Right there, right there, right there, right there. Let's see what happens on the shorter time frames here, guys. See, this is going to be very, very, very risky. It's going to be very risky here. It's going to be risky, but it is what it is, right? Small scalp here to the downside. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Come on. Come on. All right, here we go. 46 pips. If we break below this area here. Pansi. Otherwise, we go up. We're going to wait and see, guys. It can either go up or be pushing down. We're going to have to wait and see. That GBP USD, see, do you see the correction now? It pushed above. It pushed above. So GBP yen and GBP USD. I'm going to put them side by side. All right, looks like we're hitting that GBP yen, GBP USD. We got 2 minutes left, guys, before we hit the unemployment claims. All right, we got 2 minutes left before we hit the unemployment claims. We got 2 minutes left before we hit the unemployment claims, or at least 1 minute 43 seconds. Yeah. All right, everybody, 1 minute left. Let's have a look, see ya. Euro AUD, I got you. Give me a second. WTI, Farouk. Got you, man. Got you, brother. Let's move that up. Look at that oil price right there. We break beneath, buddy. All right, 63. Ooh, we're already below. So this is, right now, this is batch 1. Those are the guys that want to get in with some risk. This is batch 2 right there. Right there. That's batch 2 right there. Below number 2s, above number 1s. I'll get to that Euro AUD now. We got a couple of seconds left before the unemployment claims comes out, guys. I'm gonna leave it be for now. Yes, come on. Come on, gold. Above there, guys, 3384. Come on, baby. Hui. That's it. Yes. Let's see. Silver, GBP USD. Nothing there yet. GBP yen, nothing there. US oil, nothing. Nothing yet, guys. All right, so gold has reacted. We're touching. Let's see if it plays out. This is a key area for me here. Anything below there, I abort. I'm not interested. Silver pushing up nicely now. Above the 38 level, I'm going in with silver, yeah? GBP and nothing there yet. GBP USD might be that what we're looking for, guys, yeah? All right, so gold, guys. Gold is looking fantastic. Gold is looking beautiful, yeah? So gold right now, GBP USD, bit of a pause there. Yeah, gold and silver right now. Let's go look at the unemployment claims and see what's happening over there. What happened to it, all right? Give me a sec. Ha! Worse than expected. Worse than expected, guys. 226. Less jobs. Let's see. Silver doing good. Yes, come on, gold. Don't leave us hanging now, buddy. Come on. GBP USD. Looks like there's a pause right there. We could be getting a correction here, yeah? GBP USD. This is for all the ones. If you are a one on a sell right now, that's going to be used right there because that is above the support. That's above the support, guys. That's above the support. Do you guys see that? All right, everybody, we're watching it now. We're watching it now. We're watching it now. We're watching it. We're watching it. We're watching it. We got that GBP USD going up again. Yes! Look at the gold, ladies and gentlemen. Woo! Come on. Is there anyone that's seeing profits here today? Repeat of Tuesday. Come on, silver. 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 If you can chant with me, chant, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, silver. Hey! GBP USD, come on. Who's seeing profits in gold right now, ladies and gentlemen? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? I'm waiting for you. Don't get left behind. Where's the prophets? Show me the fire, the fire, the fire, the fire. Come on, silver. Make daddy proud. GBP USD, you know, we're gonna wait. GBP yen, is there anyone who's gonna answer the call? Oh my word, what a day. What a day. So it's gold right now, guys. That is it for us. That's the gold price. We're waiting on silver right now. GBP USD a bit disappointing. GBP yen looks like another one that could pan out. I'm waiting on the GBP USD. Is there anyone that has done the GBP yen to the downside? Who's in one? Who's in two? Quickly, 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 guys. Quickly, guys. Quickly, guys. We gotta move quickly. Do you not know the new currency of the modern world is speed? The modern day currency is speed. Come on. All right, who's in with it? Who's in with it? Oh, yeah. Come on, gold. I'm going slow for you. Woo. Done. 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 Done, ladies and gentlemen. I got my pips I wanted. I got what I wanted. And I'm out of gold. 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 I'm still in GBP yen. Come on, baby. See, ladies and gentlemen, if you can consistently hit your pips every single day, that is an equation to profitability. Come on. Come on, GBP yen. Give me my profits. Silver is shy, ladies and gentlemen. Gold is more the extrovert. I'm out of gold. It's retracing. I'm out. I don't know what you guys are doing. You guys can let me know in the chat facility. You guys can let me know in the chat facility. We done. Done, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it gets done. Now you guys understand when me and T's doing CPI and NFP, this is what we're looking for. But sometimes the sentiment is so strong, we can wait up to an hour and a half just for this move. Guys, because there's spikes that's involved. It's not a pure technical move at that point. It's a fundamental move. Get yourself into the TD Academy. Get trained up, get educated so you understand the difference. Hey, Farouk, I got you. Let's see what the US oil is doing there, buddy. Nothing. Nothing. Done. We're just waiting on the GBP yen. That's it. I'm waiting on the GBP yen. That's it. That's all I'm waiting on now. Once it breaks that trend line, the momentum is coming to the downside. And if you want to get into gold, guys, remember there's a resistance there now. So you just got to wait for that resistance right there. That's it. That's simple. That's it. US 30, nothing over there. NAS 100, nothing yet. Nothing yet, buddy. All right, silver retreating. Guys, it looks like the GBP USD is coming down for that correction. It's coming down for that correction. As I mentioned to you guys, that we could come back, right? So if you're in there, guys, if you're in there, I'm in the GBP yen. Look at that, look at that, look at that. This, I'm out here. Oh my word. If you're not gonna have any fun, ladies and gentlemen, tell me. You tell me if you're not gonna have any fun, right? Tell me what's the use. Abort mission. Above 197.663, abort mission. Come on. Yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. Let's see what it does. Look at the gold now. Did you see that, guys? Did you see that? Correction. Now we wait. Ha! Look at that. We could be going up again. You guys don't remember what a ring around a rosy is? It's your turn again. It's coming around. Let's go to the chat facility. Let's see what's happening. Yeah. Bagged again, Mel. Yes. I see you, Farouk. Peace. Yeah. Kelly, I see you. I see you. I see you. Ladies and gentlemen, this is TD Markets Academy. Brought to you by TD Markets, the most trusted broker. I'm not going to say Africa, I'm going to say globally, yeah? If you want to join us in our classes, guys, that's Mondays to Fridays, 10 a.m. We got the beginner classes going on there. We got the 3:30 session happening, as well as the 6 o'clock evening session. So we have really created a system that absolutely caters to all our guys. You just got to slot yourself in one of those 3 times, depending on what level you at. But guys, this is what we do. We do not teach guys strategies. You can find it by yourself. We teach you to create your own strategy, your own approach. And we break down the structure of the market to the T, where you're able to do that. Don't forget to join us. And if you have an account manager, I suggest you reach out today. If you're brand new and you've not ever, and you don't have an account with us, it's very simple. Just jokes, only 3. www.tdmarkets.com, and you can also email care@tdmarkets.com. Our support team, actually super support team, is waiting for you. All right, there's our links. It's in the chat facility. Click on it. You won't regret it. Guys, we're in and we've come out. I'm gonna give the guys something here. Above this area here, 3389 looks good. GBP yen, I'm still in, I'm not out. Silver, I am waiting for 38.46. Let me write that sucker here so you can see it on the screen. 38.469. Waiting for a break above that area. And then GBP yen, phenomenal. Phenomenal. Gold, we already done, but let me write it so the guys can see it on the screen here, yeah? Above that zone there, you can become another killer right there, yeah? So it's gold to the dollar, silver to the dollar, GBP to the yen, GBP USD, but this one is correcting first as mentioned. I got the oil price, Faruko, look at that with the New York Open. US 30 doing nothing here, wait for the New York Open. NAS 100, all right, nothing here yet either. So wait for the New York Open. USD Swiss franc relaxing at that specific support and resistance. Euro USD, we're waiting. There's some guys that have obviously gone in already. All right, so we need to actually break back into this structure here before we push up. All right, right now we're just relaxing at this point in time. All right. Let's see. We also have, let's look at the AUD USD. Nothing's happening here. No. We're gonna wait for the New York Open, guys. Wait for the New York Open. So it's just gold, it's silver, it's GBP yen, GBP USD, the oil price, that's a WTI, the US oil, US 30, nothing there, NAS 100, nothing there yet. And then the USD Swiss franc. So it's pretty relaxed now. So make sure you get in and look at the markets at 1530 to see what the New York Open does, all right? But from a gold perspective, it's correcting now. Got out already, done. Guys, please make sure you join me and T next week, Tuesday, all right? We'll be on at 2 o'clock. That's the 12th of August for our CPI, Consumer Price Index. All right, we'll be back and it will be better than ever. Guys, have a fantastic evening. Have a good later afternoon. And we'll see you guys when we see you. And you know when that is, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 2 o'clock, the live trading room brought to you by TD Markets. Happy to be with you guys. Blessed and privileged. If you're not going to have any fun, ladies and gentlemen, I don't see the use. All right? Have a good one. Ashley Reeve, and I'm checking out.